LLG and by-election writs issued. PNG overcrowding concerning. And hunters ready for Anzac clash. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. The signing of writs for the 4 by-elections took place today at the Government House in Port Moresby. The writs were presented to the head of the independent state of Papua New Guinea, Sir Bob the Dai, by the Electoral Commissioner Simon Sinai to have them signed before issuing them to the districts.
The signing of writs for the 4 by-elections took place today at the Government House. The writs were issued today and nominations closes on the 1st of May 2025, followed by polling period which will commence on Saturday, the 12th of May and conclude on the 1st of August 2025. The return of writs will be on the 22nd of August. The national by-elections are for the 4 electorates.
Just issued the by-election writs. The by-election writs are for 4 open electorates, 3 in the Momase region and 1 in the Highlands region. LLG, we will issue the writs in the afternoon with the minister at the DPLG office in Wagani. So now, in here, GG, Governor General has issued the writs for the 4 electorates, 4 open electorates. So people in Mendeng, we are having Usino Bundi by-election. In West Sepik, we will have Aitapalumi going into by-election. And in Morobe, we will have Kaboom open electorate going into by-election.
The Electoral Commissioner advised the provinces that are undergoing by-elections to take note that the by-elections and LLG elections are at the same time.
When I say 3 is the local ward election, president election, and the by-elections. So Morobe will have 3 ballot boxes and 3 ballot papers. That 3 ballot papers is only for Kaboom, not all the rest. And those affected electorates, Usinumbundi, Kaboom, Aitapalumi, and Pogarapaila will have 3 ballot boxes.
He said this will be the first time for PNG to have these elections running parallel.
We appeal to those affected electorates and the provinces and the provincial administrations and public servants and the people and voters and intending candidates. This is our time to show maturity and cooperate and work together into finding best leaders you prepare.
The Electoral Commissioner further advised that they have received 50 million kina last year and this year another 45 million kina, which 20 million kina for the by-elections and 25 million for the LLG elections. The Commissioner has assured the country that they will deliver the election with the amount of funding that was allocated to them by the government.
The elections, we estimated 230 million. And so that 230 million we cut down and we came up with 180. So 50 million was given last time, thinking that we were going to conduct election last year. So we did most of the preparations all underway. And so that is included in the budget. And now this 45 million is now released for 20 million for the by-elections and 25 for the LLGs to start. And the balance will be given. There's indications of what. So as electoral management body, facilitate the elections. So with the money that we have been provided, we are confident that with the current arrangements and plan, we will deliver the election.
The 4 electorates are Kaboom in Morobe Province, Pogarapaila in Enga Province, Usinobundi in Medeng Province, and Aitapelumi in West Sepik Province. These 4 districts will undergo their by-elections starting today. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Electoral Commissioner has this to say for the remaining 3 vacant seats.
Into the outstanding by-elections expected by-elections, for instance, the Central Bougainville, they open, and New Island Provincial. Central Bougainville, we delayed to after the LLG elections because they're conducting the community government elections, ABG, now as we speak. So we give them time to complete that, and then later we'll issue the rate. For the day, it's before the Supreme Court, so we are seeking legal advice, and we'll be issuing rates anytime, maybe after the elections. And New Island still to organize issue of rates, and with that, there's no other.
The issue of rates for the local level government elections and Motu Koita elections was officiated this afternoon at Moratau House. The rates were signed by the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs, Sore Ewe, and were issued to the Electoral Commissioner today.
After so many deferrals, the LLG election will now take place. The writs were issued this afternoon by Minister Soroy to the Electoral Commission. Minister Soroy said the delay was due to circumstances beyond their control.
Clearly, elections to conduct LLG election. As you are already aware, LLG election have been postponed for some times because of a difficulty in conducting elections immediately after national elections by law.
While thanking the provincial administrators, he said they are prepared now to conduct the election. He calls on provincial administrators, including governors, to support the LLG elections.
From governors as well as open members to...
Minister Soroy said LLGs are important as they are the third arm of the government. He said a total of 374 LLGs and a total of 6,916 wards will undergo the long-awaited election.
I'll be now issuing writs for 374 LLGs and 6,000.
He further elaborated on the procedures on how the provinces will go about to elect the heads of LLGs.
7 Highlands provinces, including Morobe, will have election for heads of LLGs done through the LLG Assembly after election of ward councillors for each ward is completed and during the election. The rest of the 12 provinces will have direct election for the heads of LLGs, where people will elect both the ward councillors and LLG heads.
The Electoral Commission apologized to the people for delaying the election process for LLG.
And the third tier government, we are NEC is running the first tier, and all of us are supporting this government body. And so that's how the government must operate, and so we have to participate in whatever capacity we are placed in as a public servant, or as a public servant to lead as an ARO or RO, or administrator to lead as a supervisor coordinator in the province, or a accounting officer or polling officer, or a voter. So now is election time, and all of these things I am mentioning, those positions are those that are going to be managing elections. So all of us, whichever way or whoever.
He further elaborated on the increase in the LLGs and wards.
I am having a lot of trust on our staff and the citizens on the ground that we are going to make elections work, because we have been into elections, we have run elections, we have delivered elections.
Minister Soroy advised the Special Purposes Authority members to resign before taking part in the election. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
The dilemma in overcrowding at the Port Moresby General Hospital has been an ongoing matter, and the Department of Health is now working closely with the NCD-PHA and the Central and Gulf PHAs to address some of these issues. This was assured by the Health Minister, Elias Kapavore.
With concerns further stressed of the Port Moresby General Hospital being overwhelmed by the influx of people seeking healthcare, not only in Port Moresby, but also from Central and Gulf provinces. The Health Minister gives an insight to progress of the Central Province Level 5 Hospital.
With regard to Central
central level 5 hospital, the clinical service plan, the master plan that is required to establish or to do the detailed design of the level 5 hospital for central province. Was some delay, but now I want to say that it's completed and everything is set to commence the level 5 hospital for central province. And what is now required is the Treasury. They have actually commenced their funding arrangements with the necessary loan arrangement to make sure that we secure funding for these health facilities.
Noting he had recently visited the facility, he also highlighted the Department of Health is aware of the rundown state of the Kerema Hospital.
We want to give hope and confidence to the people of Kerema that of Gulf, that we will be improving Kerema Hospital. And we have established mechanisms. I'm aware that there's 15 million kina allocated that's been quarantined, and that will be used to improve some required or mandatory requirements for Kerema Hospital.
Assuring that they are working to address overcrowding issues at the Port Moresby General Hospital, the minister said he is very positive with the support given by the Maraperoso government. They will try to deliver and improve health services.
PMGH, as I speak, must be supported to deliver tertiary healthcare. They must be supported to deliver as a level 6 super specialist training teaching hospital. They must be now focused on providing healthcare in terms of heart, kidney, brain, and cancer facilities. And they are on track. And we are quite pleased with what the PMGH CEO and the management team at PMGH is doing.
Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Representing PNG for the first time, Cardinal Sir John Ribat will be among the cardinals from around the world to elect a new pope for the global Catholic Church.
Noting that he leaves for Rome today to attend late Pope Francis's funeral, as well as partake in the election for a successor that will take place sometime after the funeral, the Cardinal, during the late Pope's Mass yesterday, reiterated the historic moment for Papua New Guinea.
Those of us who participate, thank God that they are also representing the Church of Papua New Guinea, participating for the first time in our history.
Sir John Ribat noted that many cardinals will be in Rome for the event. However, notes 121 will participate in the election process.
Of course, many cardinals will be there, more than 121. But there are those who are not eligible to vote because their age will have exceeded the required age to vote. When you reach 18,
he highlighted cardinals that will be representing the Pacific.
In the Pacific, there are three of us who will be there for this occasion. Cardinal Matthew of Tonga, and Cardinal John Dew of New Zealand, and myself. So the three of us will represent our region and the church here in our region, voting for a new pope.
While noting that the late Pope's funeral will take place on Saturday, the 26th of this month, Sir John Ribat shared a final wish by Pope Francis.
His final wishes for a simple funeral reflect the modest lifestyle he championed throughout his papacy.
Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Cardinal Sir John Ribat assured that Blessed Peter Torot will be canonized by the new Pope.
That's what is happening now. So he has signed it, and whether Pope Francis is here or not, that the way that he has signed it, he has completed that process, signing it, meaning to say a new Pope, when he comes, he will be the one to canonize him, with the others also that have been prepared for canonization. So this is what it is. So Blessed Peter Torot, we can be happy, we can be joyful that he is now on the list to be canonized. and he will be canonized with a new pope that is coming.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Japan-PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we check out the Sports Talk 7's competition. We take a look at the softball Easter Games, and we check out the Kokoda Cup Challenge. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Money Plus has taken the initiative to conduct its first inaugural blood donation drive at its headquarters in Port Moresby today. The blood donation drive was conducted in partnership with the Brian Belt Center for Transfusion Medicine.
7 of its staff participated to donate blood today. Head of Human Capital Alex Roger says this initiative marks a milestone for the institution, adding that the institution does not only focus on financial needs but also cares about the well-being of communities. As part of Money Plus commitment to social responsibility about
blood donation drive for our company Money Plus. We, as a financial institution, not only we provide financial services products and financial services to others, but we also care for our community, and we would like to partner with the community as well.
Roger reiterated that with Papua New Guinea's growing population, the demand for blood continues to rise. However, with this donation, Money Plus sees it as not just timely but also essential.
Our staff are here doing the blood donation. We acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of need and demand for blood in saving lives in Papua New Guinea. And with the growing population of our country, there's still so much demand for blood. And as such, we admire the support and the generosity and the the spirit of volunteering from our staff to come forward and donate blood to save lives for others as well. Not only at MoneyPlus, but we'd also like to encourage others out there to also come forward and donate blood as well.
Operations Manager for Sir Brian Bell, Transfusion Home Exenia Penny thanked MoneyPlus for the timely blood donation, stating this would go a long way to help save lives.
We'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to MoneyPlus, to Atish and Alex for organizing this drive as part of their community service, and it's also a great way for their team members to have a basic understanding of their general health status, which a lot of people tend to overlook from time to time. We get busy in our schedules and don't take that time to check in on our own health. The drive today will positively impact our blood supply. On a day-to-day basis, there is always a need for blood at Port Moresby General Hospital. We not only supply Port Moresby General Hospital, but we supply blood for other private hospitals and PHAs throughout NCDC, so you can see and understand the need for more voluntary donors to come forward.
Penny added that the blood donation would also help in meeting the hospital's blood bank requirements. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Western Highlands Provincial Member Wairapa has conveyed his condolences on behalf of his family and the people of his province following the passing of late Pope Francis.
In a press conference this morning, Western Islands Provincial Member Wairapa expressed his deep sorrow and passed his condolence on the passing of late Pope Francis. Rapa extended his deepest condolences to the entire Catholic community, both in the country and around the world, indicating that late Pope Francis was an inspiration of hope to everyone. Following his condolences, he added that Western Islands Province was unique because the first Pope has set foot in the province back then.
Western Islands Province is a very important province. As governor now, I want to pass my condolence and on behalf of our people in the province, because the first Pope visited PNG, came to set foot in Western Islands Province. And now we have the Pope's Opal. We have the Pope's Opal and we have the Queen's Park. And these are two important parks that we had the Queen and the Pope. They have set foot in Aachen, and these were the places where there were the ceremonial grounds for actually the events took place.
Rapa emphasized that during Pope's visit to PNG last year, he was privileged to represent his people and province by presenting a gift to late Pope Francis in Port Moresby.
I actually represented all our Western Islands people, and I was one of the leaders who is farewell at the airport together with the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister. I was one of them who farewelled him at the airport, and also I did give him a present. I gave him a present of a walking stick and symbol of a bird of paradise carving to him.
He further added that on that same note, as Catholic agency plays an important role in the province and country, he also would like to acknowledge the transition of Mount Hagen Diocese Archbishop weeks ago. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Also, in a recent press conference this morning, Western Highlands Provincial Member Wairapa has appealed to all intending candidates of the local level government elections to take ownership by ensuring that there will be no issues during the election process.
Provincial Member Wairapa, following his brief with the Provincial Election Manager this morning, revealed that the local level government election writs were issued at 4:06 p.m. today. Rapa appealed to the intending candidates to take ownership by ensuring that this LLG election process must end peacefully in their respective communities.
I want to appeal to all the councillors. This election is our government now, this time now, we cannot provide everything. We cannot provide everything, but this local level government election is our community government. So we have to take ownership. We have to take ownership and we have to, we have to run these elections properly. I don't think some polling areas we will have police. No need for us to have police in our polling areas too, because this is a community government. We all, our church leaders and community leaders, will have to be responsible to act as police.
He further adds them to accept the defeat if they lost in the election.
I would like to appeal to all our former councillors, councillors now, some of you sitting councillors now. I'm saying former because by 406, your title will be on the floor and it's up for anybody. So you get it back, you'll get it. If you lose it, no cross. We have to live on. You have served your time. I know many of our councillors, they served like 10 years, 15 years. If you served 10 or 15 years, fine. You see? So whoever takes your councillor, you have to shake hands with him and thank you, brother, and we have to move on.
He added that he will not support anyone to contest for the local level government election, but will work with those who win the election. Rapa said, serving as a councillor for too long, he realized that councillors play a very important role in the third-tier government. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Settlers living illegally on land belonging to the Evangelical Lutheran Church in Lay's Bumayong area have been commended for complying with eviction notices issued to them.
Secretary of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of PNG, Bernard Kaisom, has commended the people occupying church land in the Bumayong area for responding to the final eviction notice issued in early March this year. Secretary Kaisom said, with the voluntary vacation, the church can now go ahead with its plans, partnering with the Lay City Authority in developing the area.
So from the latest TVRM now, it's vacated, so we are in the process now of completing the subdivisions as soon as possible so that the area will be made available for the housing.
Apart from plans to create housing, Secretary Kaisom further explained the church's numerous development plans.
There will be a plot for public cemetery, a block for commercial zone for shops and services to service the residential area. Other community services will be placed on that other part that the church will retain, which include the extension of the current density clinic. The school, Bumayong, is progressing through the school. There's a program with the Department of Education they call Green Garden Program. So that's all planned for that, where the 50 hectares will be retained.
The Lutheran Church is looking to develop both its land in Bumayong and Malahang into thriving service centers that will in return bring in business partners and create employment for the people. This is part of the church's greater plans in recouping its unused lands for development purposes. Meanwhile, an estimated total of 700 households have been affected by the action of the church reclaiming its land. Jessica Nui, National EMTV News, Lay.
Professor Kato Hiroshi of Graduate School of International Relations at the University of Japan says Japan can be Papua New Guinea's trusted development corporate partner.
In a lecture hosted by Japan-PNG, Professor Kato Hiroshi of the Graduate School of International Relations, International University of Japan, highlighted key priority areas of Japan and PNG collaboration.
Strengthening the foundation of economic growth. And please remember this keyword, economic growth. Okay? And for that, for any country's economic growth, we need infrastructure, of course. And the second priority area is the improvement of social services, particularly education and health. Both are related to the development of human resources.
He stressed that development infrastructures are important to Japan.
We focus on infrastructure and human resource development based on our own experiences of development, especially the development of Japan since its modernization process started in the late 19th century.
Meanwhile, His Excellency, Ambassador and Plenipotentiary of Japan to PNG says, PNG, although a young country, can achieve great things.
And it's our sincere appreciation to all the people in Papua New Guinea who have been making really best effort to develop your country. But Japan, we wish to contribute to your efforts.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the next fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2454 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Euro kina was buying $0.2379 US, 0.3712 Australian dollars, 0.2020 euro, 33.65 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News returns after the break. Stay with us.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream, Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams. Gala, Gala, yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hey PNG, do you think you have what it takes to be the next star of MTV's Vocal Fusion?
And I told you when I'm gone, baby.
Well, it's back again and we're on the hunt for PNG's next biggest singing sensation. We're back with Vocal Fusion Season 12 and we can't wait to meet you. From the Highlands to the Islands, we're calling out to you. Meet us this May in Port Moresby for the auditions. It's Vocal Fusion Season 12.
We're back with National MTV News. The third graduation ceremony for Prosecutor's qualifying program eventuated yesterday at the Bomana Police College with a total of 36 graduates.
Comprising of police officers from across Papua New Guinea, 22 prosecutors graduated with diploma in police prosecuting, whilst 14 graduated with certificate in police prosecuting.
In Kokopo, we have Sergeant Patrick Mandre. You have acquired a diploma, and your colleague, First Constable Agustin Iringa, also acquired a certificate. Our Senior Counsel Magistrate, Mr. Lavutu. You know Mr. Lavutu. He's got very high standards. He's got big expectations from the two of you. Now with the certificate, we'll be expecting your professional best.
Deputy Chief Magistrate Cliveson Philip heads the newly appointed prosecutors to embrace the responsibility task and raise the bar in the work they perform.
So the certificate and the diplomas that you acquire today, very, very critical. Your job can break this country if you do not do your job.
He added prosecutors play an important role in the country and through their performance, they will have much more impact in the society. Mr. Philip is confident that when law and order is properly managed at each of the centers, this will create more positive opportunities.
People who deserve to go to jail must go to jail. It's a country outcome. If people don't go to jail, our place no longer becomes a skilled place, safe for investors to come and invest in our country and grow our economy, employ our customer and owners, patrolino and matrolino, because it's no longer safe.
Benson Wema, National MTV News.
Meanwhile, Sergeant Albert Zacharias from Manus Province, who is based at the Lae Central Police Station in Morobe Province, received the Dux Award for scoring the highest GPA in completing the prosecution qualifying diploma program.
Commander of the PNG Australia Policing Partnership, Jamie Strauss, was present at the ceremony yesterday announcing the prestigious award.
This time I have the honour of presenting the Dux Award to a diploma student who successfully completed the distance education phase on through the Longau District. Congratulations, Sergeant Albert Zacharias, Regimental number 148.
Mr. Strauss highlighted the strong partnership between PNG and Australia Policing, which offers essential skills and knowledge.
Sport investigations, but as Deputy Chief Magistrate said, investigations are only as good as what you guys can do in court. So,
the partnership program also highlights the funding support of 1 million kina from Australia this year that continues to see successful delivery of this program.
Can do in court. So, idea being that you support each other, you support investigators support you with good evidence.
The police prosecutors were reminded of the weight of their roles in the community as they step out and uphold the highest standard of professionalism with fairness. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has called on all stakeholders to finalize the new Porgera Gold Mine Community Development Agreement.
Prime Minister James Marape has called for immediate finalization of the Community Development Agreement for the Porgera Gold Mine. Marape, in his statement, highlighted that long overdue benefits will flow to landowners and the nation if the CDA is done without delay. Marape said that now with gold prices going up to $3,400 per ounce, then $1,536 when the government last signed a new Porgera deal. The CDA must be concluded to protect the mine so benefits can reach the people. According to the Prime Minister, under the new agreement, landowners in Enga province will receive a 50% equity share and 3% royalty with no deductions. Marape stated these changes represent a 300% increase in direct benefits compared to the previous mining agreement, further calling relevant stakeholders to conclude the process. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
The operators and the rural communities saw that there was a lack of maintenance for the rural airstrips throughout the country.
Monday night, 7 p.m. on In Focus, we hold discussions with the Rural Airstrips Agency.
There are no other alternate means of transportation to reach them. So most of the time, these communities are almost disconnected from the rest of Papua New Guinea.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The SP-PNG Hunters are set to host the first Anzac round since joining the Queensland Rugby League Host Plus Cup.
With determination in training this week, the team is gearing up for a tough clash against Ballet Bears. Playing at home at the Santos National Football Stadium gives the Hunters a vital edge, with passionate local support expected to boost morale. Head coach Paul Leiten said the team is doing well in training.
We've had a pretty good preparations. We've had a couple of bad losses for ourselves, so I know the boys are ready to go, and especially it's in commemoration of Anzac. So we went to Bomana Cemetery, and just a little bit of background on the game and what it's all about. So it's been a really good preparation for us.
Coach Aiton further gave his remarks on the previous matches and also highlighted some key areas that the team have been working on during training.
Yeah, look, we're always in the games, as you can probably see by the scores. I think we're a little bit disappointed because we know we can perform a little bit better. But we come back to focusing on each session, and today we know it's a big game, as we just mentioned, but we're just focused on today and having the best session we could, and I thought we trained pretty well today. Yeah, we won't change too much. I'm sure they've done their video. We play pretty much the same way. We're just focusing on higher completions. I think that's what's really let us down, which will be our errors, and so we're just focusing on holding that ball and making sure that we complete our sets.
Adding to their motivation is the significance of the Anzac Day, where the team paid their tributes, honouring the brave soldiers who served in World War I and II. In commemorating the prestigious event, the Hunters will be wearing the new jersey design.
It's a special jersey. First time the game's held here on home soil as well. So it's a really special occasion for the club, for the day as well. So the boys are really excited to get out on the field, and hopefully all of our fans come to support us as well.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
In Japan, Papua New Guinea's under-19 cricket team are preparing for a major clash, and they have received a heartfelt boost from one of the country's senior diplomats.
PNG's Commissioner General to Expo 2025 in Osaka, Ambassador Gabriel Dusava, has commended the PNG under-19 Garamoots ahead of their crucial match against Japan in East Asia Pacific qualifier. Speaking from Osaka, Dusava praised the team for representing the nation with pride, saying, "This is more than just a game, it's a proud moment." He reaffirmed national support and highlighted sports' power to unite and foster international friendships. Dusava also invited the Garamoots to visit PNG's Expo section if time allows, calling their presence in Japan a symbol of unity and growing bilateral ties. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The stage is set for the premier women's cricket tournament in Papua New Guinea. Cricket PNG has officially released the teams and schedule for the Isuzu Women's T20 Smash tournament, which begins this Friday.
Cricket PNG has confirmed the schedule and squads for the 2025 Isuzu Women's T20 Smash, set to start this Friday, 25 April at Amini Park in Boroko. 4 teams, Marinas, Madmen, Black Bays and Kasawaris, will compete over 9 days, with the finals on Saturday, 3rd May. Cricket PNG CEO Richard Donne says recent wet weather delayed the tournament, but improved conditions mean the women's matches will begin on Anzac Day. 18 players come from the regional areas including Medan, Lae, Popondetta and the Central Coast. Boroko Motors, through National Sales Manager Donovan Brooks, reaffirmed its support for the tournament and PNG cricket development. Cricket PNG encourages fans to turn out in numbers and back the nation's top women cricketers. The men's event follows from 9th to 17th May. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom-PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Secure your advertising today with MTV. Vocal Fusion Season 12. Book now. Contact our sales team on 312-9200 or email mtvsales@mtv.com.pg.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we check out the Sports Talk 7's competition. We take a look at the softball Easter Games, and we check out the Kokoda Cup Challenge. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Current PNG lightweight boxing champion Junior Kauko Raka will travel to Australia tomorrow for a 2 months intense training to prepare for his international fight in Fiji this year.
In an interview today, PNG boxing lightweight champion Junior Kauko Raka gave a brief on his travel and preparations.
Tomorrow I think we lusim country na mi go stop on 2 months lockends. When we go stop 2 months lockends preparation blomi lo July. Fight blomi baka ma Fiji up against him current lightweight champion blo Fiji.
Raka further elaborated on his preparations and also acknowledged the people behind his success.
And then also after July, I think September and August, we got some plans where promoters na will put him all together. But also me lo kisima police la fight, me have to go na prepare. Me talk thank you lo long time supportable me, James Peng na Peng family we only supporting me since day one when me go inside step in lo professional. Me talk thank you to lo Diary Valley we since supporting me lo me come stop here lo Street Kids Gym and also Comlek PNG.
Jonathan Sibona, True Guy Sports.
Morobe Kandres have claimed the titles as champions of the Panamex Community Cup, also claiming the cash prize of 5,000 kina.
Edition of the Panamex Community Cup concluded on Monday this week at the LFA field in Lae, with the first-time team Kandre FCs coming in at first place and claiming the cup. After an intense 5 days, the two high-performing teams, the Kandre FCs and the City United FCs, faced off in the grand final. Both teams played their best defense games, with no goals being scored until full-time. Extra time also did little to change the score. They then went into a penalty shootout where the Kandre FCs came out victors, 5 points to 4.
Final team do FC Morawawes take part is NPL season. I'm taking sponsor that para Andrew numbers sponsor team is the opportunity lo boys lo showcasing talent lo skills lo listen tournament. Na credit go back and boys lo is the win today.
General Secretary of Lay Football Association, Alex Stocky, thanked sponsors Japan-PNG for a successful tournament.
Now our games will come finish. I'm not finding some countries now and come up champion 2025. That edition of Pan-American Community Cup. We want to thank you all teams traveling from Warrior. We want to thank you all line commercial of Bulolo. All can play. I watch me log him go. I go team of Bulolo. A moment in fair play. I mean, finishing straight. Cash price was very good. Crowd was very bearable. People how much Lake City. It's the festive period and people are more story now. So got two teams we are happy now.
Meanwhile, coming in first place were the Eriko Wawens, also walking away with a cash prize of 3,000 kina. Jessica Nui, Trukai Sports, Lay.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Looking at the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City becoming cloudy with showers and thunderstorms. Daru becoming cloudy with some showers. Kerema, occasional showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, some showers and possible thunderstorms. Poponeta becoming cloudy with some showers and thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lei City, occasional showers and possible thunderstorms. Medeng, some showers. Wewak and Vanimo, cloudy periods with occasional rain showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, possible brief showers. Kaveng, moderate showers, rain and thunderstorms to partly cloudy tonight. Kokopon Rabaul, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Kimbe, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, possible few showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City becoming cloudy with some showers and thunderstorms. Goroka, Bans and Kondiawa, cloudy periods with some showers. Mendi, Tari and Wabek becoming cloudy with some showers, thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Moniplus, with you always.
And that was the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.